Bluetooth or cable? The age-old question will be answered today. I will compare the wired headphones MC-350 and the wireless ones MC-40 BT from Mackie. Coming up at
Mic and Cam.
The Mackie MC-40 BT comes to your doorstep for
$110
at the time being. And for
$150
you get the MC-350. I have the limited edition of the 350, but that doesn't matter because apart from the much higher price, the only thing that distinguishes it from the regular 350 is the white color and the lack of the little green color splash. And since Mackie advertises bringing the incredible sound of the MC series to the world of wireless with the 40 BT, we will now find out if that's true. Sounds like these two headphones should sound very similar. Let's get into it. The MC-350 is a wonderful pair of headphones. I really like the sound and the workmanship. The price is also right in the ballpark. The only drawback, it is almost too small for my head. The headband cannot extend far enough. And spoiler alert, at least that is not a problem with the MC-40 BT, which is larger and thus passes the size challenge. The build quality of the MC-40 BT is on a surprisingly high level. The stable and rattle-free workmanship is immediately noticeable when unpacking. The weight also oozes quality. Matte grey soft touch finish with Mackie green accents, black, extremely comfortable protein leather pads, and discreet branding makes the Mackie MC-40 BT a good overall package. With the MC-350 we apparently get even better materials like the stitched leather padding. The accessories include a 3.5 to 6.3mm adapter and even a better hard case. The 40 BT can be connected to a source via Bluetooth 4.2 or the supplied cable. First point of criticism, the cable connector is not decoupled from the casing, so you can hear friction noises from the cable very clearly. On the other hand, no battery is needed when listening via cable, which means that you can simply continue listening via cable when the battery is dead. Sounds strange, but this is actually not necessarily the case with all wireless headphones. So far, the Mackie MC-40 BT still lives up to its price tag. Like I just mentioned, Bluetooth is version 4.2. Nonetheless, there is no lag between video and audio stream. Nowhere on the box or on the web it states that it's aptX enabled, but I think it is because, there's no lag. Charging via USB-C fast charging takes about an hour, at least the LED turns green then, and the battery level is displayed 100% on your smartphone. However, in this situation the charge level drops to 80% relatively quickly, which makes me suspect that the battery could still be made a bit fuller, even if it is supposedly already full. The automatic connection with different devices works okay-ish. On the laptop, I have to connect manually every time. On the cell phone, on the other hand, the connection works reliably, even though it always takes about 10 seconds from power on to established connection, which is a very long time. I didn't have any connection dropouts, neither when I was far away from the signal source, nor when the phone was directly in my pocket. The headphones reproduce a frequency range of 20 to 20,000 Hz. The transducers measure 40mm in diameter and the green buttons offer the following functions: play pause, volume up and down, track forward and back, answer call and hang up. The audio connection is a standard 3.5mm jack. The whole thing also comes securely packed in a high quality hard case with storage space for the cables. The only thing missing here is the 3.5 to 6.3mm adapter. Right. Last thing remaining, the most important thing in a headphone, the sound. Sound check! I suspect you have your best headphones on already? Good. Sound is of course always subjective, so I'll leave it up to you to decide which one sounds better. The testing wired versus Bluetooth in the MC-40 BT got me positively surprised, because the difference is very small. In cable mode you will only get a little bit more clarity, the rest of the mid and low frequency range are absolutely identical. The difference to the MC-50 on the other hand is more pronounced. But even if it seems to be extremely different in the test, it is nowhere near as that when listening in person. In the beginning I also had the feeling that the MC-40 BT lacks some bass, but that has changed over the duration of my tests. By now it seems to have burnt in quite well, and the low end is now clean and powerful. It might be a little too thin for real bass heads, but for normal music listening it's perfectly fine. The MC-40 BT also has some power headroom, so you can confidently tweak via EQ on your phone without any distortion. While the MC-40 BT is a good pair of headphones with impeccable workmanship and very high comfort, it unfortunately doesn't offer noise cancelling as well as a more up-to-date Bluetooth standard. For that, you would have to reach for one of the more expensive brothers. You have to want exactly that. Otherwise, other mothers also have beauty daughters. What? If that is even a saying in English, I don't know. You know what I mean. Now you know everything there is to know about the Mackie MC-40 BT and the MC-350. Don't forget to sub and ring. If I forgot something, just drop me a comment. See ya in the next video. Bye.